All right, gentlemen. Sorry, didn't want to start recording. Of course, the second I close the door, the cat wants to get out. All right, today we're going to talk about slope. Now, slope looks similar to what we've seen before. We actually started doing this general idea in lesson 7. That's why we started subtracting the y's over the x's. So here's a definition of slope. It's the rate of change between 2 points on a line. You take the change in y over the change in x and you divide them down. So for example, let's take a look at this graph right here. Oh, good golly gosh, hold on. They both wanted to go out. Okay, so let's pick, say, these 2 points right here. I'm going to use black to write in so that it stands out against the blue and the red. This point and this point. So we take the change in y. So I take the top y minus the bottom y. I go what happens later. Like when you're talking about how you've changed in your age, you take today's year, 2018, minus your birth year, whatever that is for you guys, and that's how you would figure out how old you are. You take the newest guy minus the older guy. So I'm going to take that 5 minus that 3. And then I have to take the corresponding x pieces. Now, if you notice, this first point up here corresponds with the x coordinate of 3, and this guy corresponds with 2. So 5 minus 3 gives me 2. 3 minus 1 gives me 3 minus 2 gives me 1. 2 divided by 1 is 2. Which, yes, we see right here, but we might have questioned, where did they get the 2 from? How are they getting 2? Well, it's because we go up 2, and then we went to the right one. Or I could have mathematically calculated it like I did right here. And we did on the last lesson. All right, the table below shows a relationship between the number of seconds, y, it takes to hear thunder after a lightning strike, and the miles, x, you are from the lightning. Graph the data and find the slope. Explain what it means. Okay, so the notes doesn't always give me clear, empty graphs. So I don't get to graph this one with you. But we would start with 0, then 0. Then we'd go over 1 and up 5. Then we'd go over 2 and up 10. Then we'd go over 3, then up 15, so on and so forth. So I understand it's already graphed it for us. Poop. Don't worry, you can do all the graphing on your homework. All right, then it wants us to determine the slope. So let's pick 2 random points. I don't always like to pick the points that give me, like they're highlighting this point and this point. Let's pick something more fun. Let's do these 2 points. So I'm at 15 minus 10, and that corresponds with 3 and 2 again. 15 minus 10 gives me 5. 3 minus 2 gives me 1, so I get a slope of 5. And what is 5 representing? 5 is representing the sound of thunderclaps. Or does it just say thunder? So 5 seconds. Represents, ooh, okay, this is not working. I'm going to type this one, gentlemen, because my handwriting not really working out this morning. 5 seconds represents 1 mile away. So if I hear a storm, if I hear the thunder, 5 seconds, that means the storm is 1 mile away. See if you can try this next one. Go ahead and graph it. It's like it's not letting me select the color. All right, there we go. Look at my graph. Now what does the slope represent? My computer's very touchy this morning, apparently. Now we're discussing the plant height in terms of weeks. So the plant grows 1.5 centimeters each week. All right, cool. Number 2. Ronaldo opened a savings account. Each week he deposits $300. Draw the graph of the account balance versus time. Find the numerical value of the slope and interpret it in words. Again, it's already graphed for us. Super awesome. Now it wants us to find the numerical value and determine and interpret it in terms of words. So let's pick 2 points. Let's do these two. Yeah, why not? So we see the graph goes up 1200 to 600. So in between those two would be what? 1400? No. 300. So 1500. I can add really good this morning. So 1500 minus 1200 divided by 5 minus 4. So 300 over 1. Which, hey, that's kind of what we came up with. So what does that mean? What does that mean? It means that Ronaldo saves 300 each week, which causes his account to grow. Which means that it causes his account to grow $300 at a time. And my cat is deciding he needs to attack everything in the room this morning. He's having a good time. All right, last one. Jessica has a balance of $35 on her cell phone account. She adds $10 each week for the next 4 weeks. In the work zone, right here, graph the account balance versus time, find the numerical value of the slope, and interpret it in words. Okay, we finally get to graph 1. Okay, so she starts with $35 to be about there, and she adds $10. So 45, because there would be 50, so let's go like there. Oof. And then 55, and then 65, and then 75. You know, pretty decent for graphing with a keyboard. So Jessica adds $10 to her account each week. All right, gentlemen, I think that was a pretty easy lesson. I got your homework for you.